NATO has announced that their allies of United States would increase their defense spending by 4.3% in the budget year of 2017. Scores of activists and Planned Parenthood supporters marched on Capitol Hill demanding the Senate not to pass the new healthcare bill put forward by the Republican Party. Russian President Vladimir Putin attended a reception honoring military school graduates in Moscow. Putin underlined that over the past few years, the Russian army has significantly strengthened. Spanish police conducted a raid resulting in arrest of 4 terrorist suspects. The suspects are allegedly in possession of footage containing messages by leaders of the self-proclaimed Islamic State as well as video material containing acts of violence. This is a conspiracy against Venezuela, claimed the Venezuelan Foreign Minister Samuel during a press conference in Caracas. This press conference was held after there were several attacks in the capital city of Venezuela. At least one person was killed and more than 12 injured in an explosion that rocked Aleppo. Footage from the explosion site shows signs of destruction resulting from the blast, as well as patients receiving treatment in neighborhood hospitals. Trump administration has blacklisted a small Chinese bank accused of illicit dealings with North Korea, escalating pressure to get Beijing to rein in its wayward ally. The Treasury Department says that the Bank of Dandong is a primary money laundering concern. It is proposing severing the bank from US financial system pending a 60-day review period. More than 1,200 new migrants arrived at the port of Salerno on Thursday, one day after Italy threatened to close its port to aid groups rescuing migrants off Libya's coast. Civil police in Rio de Janeiro are arresting dozens of allegedly corrupt military policemen. Civil police authorities say arrest warrants have been issued for 96 military officers. 70 arrest warrants were also issued for alleged drug trafficking. Russia on Thursday accused Washington of preparing a provocation in Syria, which would then be blamed on President Bashar Assad's government as alleged use of chemical weapons. Russian Foreign Minister spokesperson said that Moscow has received information that Syrian rebels have already fabricated video material to accuse Damascus of a chemical attack. The Qatari foreign minister described the blockade of his country as a clear act of aggression and said claims leveled against Qatar by its neighbors were baseless. Saudi Arabia, UAE, Egypt and Bahrain cut ties to Qatar this month and restricted its access to land, sea and air routes before issuing a steep list of demands.